Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. My name's Sarah, and today I'm gonna do a drugstore makeup tutorial. I think everything here is from drugstore. I asked you guys on Instagram if you guys what you want to see, because as you can tell, I'm in a different spot. If you follow me on Instagram, you can see I have already posted a couple pictures in this exact location. I'm now in Philadelphia, America. I am currently at my boyfriend's house. It's a little dark in here, I know, but I got my ring light, so I hope everything will be fine for you guys, for all the lightings and stuff. Anyway, I'm so sorry again. I haven't been posting video for I think a month, and because I have been busy like getting here, and I haven't seen my boyfriend for exact 4 months, and I really miss him, so we gotta do a lot of stuff together. So I thought I would just put my video aside and enjoy my life. This is just the first week of me being here, and I have already bought way too much stuff. Most of these things are extremely good quality, like most of them, like 99%. So I really want to share with you, but first of all I want to do a tutorial. It's not kind of like a tutorial, I think it will be like a get ready with me, so I will just talk to you guys as I'm doing my makeup. Capiche? So let's just get into this video, shall we? So first, some of these things are gonna be a first impression because I never used some of these things yet. The first stuff I'm gonna use here is the new Maybelline Master Prime Primer. This is Blur and Illuminate. Ooh, I didn't see the blur part. When I first got here, my face is so dry and rough. Now it's kind of acting a little better, but there's redness all over, and I have no idea why. See, I haven't ever opened it. This is one thing I want to talk about drugstore here. Everyone, just go ahead and open these packaging, like the stuff, like lipstick. They just go ahead and open the new one and just swatch them. That is disgusting. Like, if you are one of the people who does that, shame on you. That is really bad. If you're not gonna buy the stuff, if they don't have tester, just give up on it. You don't use something you're not going to buy. This is just really I hate it. Smells pretty familiar. I feel like I have some other primer that smells exactly the same, or maybe perfume, because this is a really strong fragrance scent, but it feels really hydrating, and I don't see the blurring effect, but I do see the illuminating effect, because it kind of feels like a really light tinted highlighter on my hand. Like, it's so tinted that I can't even see it. So next we are moving on to foundation, and the foundation I was really excited about because everyone has been raving about this stuff. This is the Wet n Wild Photo Focus Foundation. This is what it looks like. It's kind of slightly too dark for me. I didn't notice like on the bottle, but I'm probably gonna get tan real soon, so don't care. Everyone has been raving about this foundation for like a couple weeks now, and maybe a couple months, I have no idea, and I just really wanted to try it, and I'm gonna use my Real Technique Miracle Sponge. It's really old and gross and kind of soggy looking. I need to change that, so I'm just gonna dab that on my face. It's a good shade match, I think. I have to say, this sponge, it's soaking up a lot of product because they're all gone. I only used like 2 swipes. And as you can see, this small spatula thing, I have used this before. I mean, this foundation for a couple days. Only a couple days, so I'm still gonna call this a first impression. It's a teeny tiny too dark for my skin. I think we're gonna make it work. It looks okay on the camera, which is pretty good. Because my camera always make my face lighter. Because the one day I was using one of my Makeup Forever foundation, they looks fine in the real life. My neck matches my face pretty darn good. But in the camera, my face just looks so much lighter than my neck. And what season is it right now? I have no idea. Here in America, feels like winter to me. Not winter, that is over dramatic, but something like winter. because it's pretty cold. Just gonna make sure I blend that down my neck. It is not the typical, it's kind of thin, it's lightweight. It's not a typical foundation I would go for. I always like to go for those pretty tacky hydrating foundation. This one is lightweight. I wasn't expecting that. For concealer, I don't have any new drugstore concealer, so I'm just gonna use my Maybelline Fit Me in the shade Light. Now that the concealer is blended, I do have a drugstore powder, but not for my under eye area. So for my under eye area, I'm still gonna use the RCMA No Color Powder, which I put in this container over here. And I'm gonna use the wet sponge. Do a little baking underneath my eyes. I only bake underneath my eyes. I don't really remember baking anywhere else other than my under eye. And baking under eye is so good. If you have any eyeshadow fallout, just catches them. Yeah, maybe a little bit on my nose. For face powder, I have this new, I don't know if it's new, it's the Maybelline Super Stay Bare Skin Powder. And in the shade Nude Beige, which is, again, a little too dark for my skin. Just a little bit, not like a lot, just a teeny tiny bit. So I'm gonna use the Morphe E1 just to swirl that around and just put it on my face. Not that bad, but not good. Okay, yeah, probably gonna do an easy eye look because I have already finished my face. Just a tip, if you want to do something really heavy on your eyes, do not finish your face first because it's just gonna ruin your foundation. If you're gonna do intense eyeshadow look, leave your face blank before you do anything. This one is what I'm gonna use today. It's the Sony Kashuk. Their Eye Au Natural matte palette, because I don't have any eyebrow products, so I'm gonna use this palette to do all my eyebrows in my eyes. So first of all, I'm gonna take this shade over here to do my eyebrows. It's like a cool tone grayish brown shade. Okay, now that I'm still look pretty crazy, I kind of forgot I got baking powder underneath my eye. We're gonna move on to eyes. And for eyes, ooh, I don't have any primer. So anyway, I think I'm just gonna go ahead and use some concealer, the Maybelline one I just used. Just put it a little bit on my eyelids, cancel out all the whatever that is on my eyelids. I just think of a story I just want to talk about when I'm like doing my eyeshadow looks. I think there's a on Instagram and a YouTuber, Taiwanese YouTuber, Kara, and I really love her. Like, she had the most gorgeous like eye makeup look. I'm gonna use that, I'm gonna use that white color, cream, really light cream color to set my eyelids. And one day I saw her with a lipstick, and that lipstick is so pretty on her. And I don't know, I am not someone who checks Instagram like all the time, so I can't really see all the posts she has. So I saw these pictures and I just got so excited. I immediately left a message saying, a comment saying, "What's that on your lips? It's so gorgeous." And then a couple minutes later, I got a response by one of her followers. She's like saying, "Didn't she just post a picture about it?" Rolling her eyes. And I was just, I mean, I wasn't really offended by the time, but I was like, you don't have to be like that, you know. It's, people don't see all the posts she posts, if that makes sense to you. It's not everyone's like a super fan like you. Like, not every one of her subscriber like or followers. So I don't know, I just suddenly that just something just reminds me of that story, and I just like, do not be someone like that, please. Like, you can't say it in a nicer way. I'm definitely not saying she did the wrong thing of telling me that. She can just say, "Oh, she just posted a picture about that, you can go check it out." Like, you know, almost, and also helping your, your idol promoting her post. So why would you do that? Because after that, I got a little weird. That's actually the first comment I left on her I don't know, Instagram. Just make me don't want to leave a comment ever again, because her follower is me. Okay, anyway, I'm gonna use this shade over here. This is like a, I don't know, really warm tone, like light brown. I'm just gonna put it as my transition shade. I am just gonna do a really easy eye makeup look. Just keep blending. Like, a lot of people ask me how I do my eyeshadows, like how I get them to look so flawless, because you gotta take time on them. You have to blend them all the way. And yeah, of course you need some creamy ass eyeshadows, but I think there are a lot of eyeshadows, if you keep blending them, they will look flawless eventually, I think. I was using the Zoeva 227. And then I am going to use the 231. Here you go. I'm gonna deepen this this brown shade over here. I'm just gonna put that on my outer corner and just keep blending. Put more on the outer corner to deepen everything. Then I'm going back to the last brush with the last shade. Oh, here. The last shade, and just buff everything out. I'll just go higher in my crease. So I'm gonna grab a Morphe 3321, please. Yeah, the Morphe 321, the pencil brush. I am going to take this shade over here, the darker, a more warm tone brown. Dab that underneath my eye, my lower lash line. Just do that. And that is the eyeshadow look. I don't think I'm gonna add anything more. Just the easy, simple, a little contoured eyes. I'm gonna take the e.l.f., I don't know, tapered blending brush or whatever that's called. Just gonna dust off the contour. So for eyeliner, I'm gonna use my wing eyeliner brush from Zoeva, and I'm gonna take the L'Oreal 24 Hours Wear Lark Liner. So I am just gonna ta-da! I think I nailed that. So, okay, the next step I have here is the most important part on my face, for my eyes actually, is the lashes. So these are the Ardell Wispy Multi-Pack. I already wore them for 2 times and they are beautiful. For the lash glue, I'm using the Duo Lash Glue. That is how it looks like after applying my lashes. I am the worst when it comes to applying lashes. So, okay, now that is the lash done, I am going to apply some mascara. For mascara, I am going to use this new L'Oreal Voluminous Carbon Black mascara. I have the original one and it is great, but it's not good for my top lashes. Not that I'm gonna use them for my top lashes today because I have some lashes. So I'm just gonna use this. I just want to feel if there's any different. Oh, sorry, this is the waterproof one. So you guys might not understand what I was talking for the last 30 seconds. But this is the waterproof one. I want to know if it's waterproof because that last one, the original one, came off real easily. So let's see about this one. Ooh, it's more, it feels like it had less product on it. This is how the one looks like. I think it's exactly the same. The last one just full of, like, filled with product. This one is alright. Let me just dip inside and see. Yeah, okay, let's just apply it. See how I like it. The last one just give you volume, like, instantly. Oh my god, I just got a mascara all over my under eye area. Oh, it's gonna be fun. This one is so out of control. Maybe I'm just really bad at applying mascara. It's not the best. I don't feel any lengthening. There's mascara all over my bottom lash line here. Okay, let's just kind of forget about that. Let's get to the face. So for face, I don't exactly have any new item that I want to use, and I am a freaking idiot. I didn't use this before I set my whole face with cream, so I'm going to use this. I'm gonna try, and maybe it's not gonna work, but I'm gonna use the Mario facial spray. It's just make my face dewy, so I thought if I make my cheekbone dewy, so I'm gonna use that liquid highlight again. By the way, I am over the place. This is the Maybelline strobing liquid in the shade Light and Iridescent. So I'm just gonna use this a little bit more. Just tap it on my face. Top of the morning to you, ladies. Get a little liquid out and just swatch it on my. It looks really pretty. And just put it on my face. Oh. I think that worked. Let's go Mario, right? I am going to set my face with this powder. No, highlighting powder. I'm gonna set these highlighted area with this powder, which is the Wet n Wild Mega Glow highlighting palette in the shade Precious Metal. I have tried this on my face before. It didn't wow me, but let's see how it looks like. That is really metallic-y, and it's much warmer. I'm gonna use my good old Physicians Formula Butter Bronzer. I am just going to use this taper brush to put that a little bit, to do a little contour. I know this is a straight up bronzer, but you can do it anywhere you want. So for the blush, I always like to put blush after highlight because I always think my highlight is too over the top, so I just feel like blush can tone it down a little bit. So for the blush I'm using is the Makeup Revolution Matte Blush. The matte blush in the shade Beloved. So that is pigmented. It's really big. I wore this blush yesterday and it's beautiful. It's pretty. I didn't put highlight on my nose. That is unacceptable. So let me put the Precious Metal just a little bit on my fingertip. Create a little ball. So for lips, I'm gonna use the recently really popular, the Wet n Wild Liquid Catsuit. It's a liquid lipstick. Well, the packaging looks exactly like the Jeffree Star one. I don't know if Jeffree Star came out with this packaging first. I have no idea. The Jeffree Star one is like 18 bucks and this one is like $4.99, and it's really great quality. But I have to say, I'll just talk about this in the haul. I have a lot of color of these and some of them are weird, but this one is pretty good. This one is in the shade Give Me Mocha and it looks like this. It always look darker, a shade lighter or a shade darker from the tube. Just gonna put that directly on my lips. Okay, that is the finished application. And that's it for this makeup tutorial. I hope you guys enjoy it. If you enjoyed this video, please give me a thumbs up and follow me on Instagram and subscribe to my YouTube channel. And I hope to see you in the next one. Bye bye.